Hello and welcome, everyone. My name is Henry, and you are listening to Learn English Fast, the place where you can improve your English in a simple, easy, and fun way. Today I am very excited because we are starting a journey that will help you learn English quickly and effectively. Imagine being able to speak English with confidence, understand conversations easily, and feel comfortable using the language every day. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Many learners ask me, Henry, is it really possible to learn English fast? And my answer is yes, it is possible if you use the right methods and practice consistently. Learning English is like building a habit. It doesn't happen instantly, but with small, daily efforts, your progress will grow faster than you imagine. In this learning session, I will guide you through clear and practical ways to make your English skills stronger in a short time. We will talk about setting goals, creating a daily routine, improving listening and speaking, learning vocabulary and grammar, and staying motivated. Everything I explain will be simple and easy to follow so you can start applying it immediately. The first and most important thing is to understand why goals matter. Goals give you direction, focus, and a sense of achievement. Imagine traveling to a new city without a map. You might walk in circles and waste time. The same happens with learning English without clear goals. When you know what you want to achieve, every effort becomes meaningful. Start by setting small, short-term goals, such as learning a few new phrases each week or practicing speaking for a few minutes every day. These small goals keep you moving forward daily and help you build momentum. Alongside short-term goals, think about long-term goals like holding a 15-minute conversation in English, understanding movies without subtitles, or passing an English exam. Short-term goals give you daily progress, while long-term goals give you motivation and a vision for the future. Writing down your goals in a notebook is a simple exercise that will clarify your path. When your goals are clear, you can plan your learning efficiently. The next step is to create a daily routine. Daily practice is much more powerful than occasional long study sessions. Even spending just 20 to 30 minutes a day consistently can lead to faster improvement than studying for hours only once a week. A simple routine could include listening to English in the morning, learning a few new words in the afternoon, and practicing speaking in the evening. The key is consistency. Your brain absorbs language best through repeated exposure over time, not in long, stressful bursts. Listening is another essential part of learning English fast. By listening regularly, you become familiar with pronunciation, rhythm, and the natural flow of the language. Start with content that matches your level, and don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. Even partial understanding is progress, and your brain gradually becomes stronger in recognizing words and phrases. Speaking every day is equally important. Many learners focus only on grammar or reading, but speaking accelerates improvement because it actively engages your brain. Mistakes are part of the learning process. They are signals showing where you can improve. You can practice speaking alone, record your voice, use shadowing techniques, or converse with a language partner. The goal is to make speaking a habit and build confidence step by step. Learning vocabulary smartly is another crucial aspect. Instead of memorizing long lists of words, focus on phrases, use words in sentences, review them regularly, and apply them in real life. This approach ensures words stay in your memory and can be used naturally. Grammar should be learned gradually and through examples. Focus on the most common tenses and practice them in your daily sentences. Learning grammar by doing, not just reading rules, makes it easier to remember and use. Mistakes should be embraced as part of your growth. Every error is an opportunity to learn and improve. Listening to your own recordings or receiving gentle corrections from friends or partners can help you track progress without discouragement. Motivation is the fuel that keeps your learning consistent. Celebrate small achievements, apply English in daily life, maintain a positive mindset, and remind yourself that improvement happens gradually. Even short, daily practice can have a big impact over time. You don't need long hours of study. Small, consistent efforts, repeated every day, lead to significant progress. By combining clear goals, daily routine, listening, speaking, vocabulary, grammar practice, learning from mistakes, and motivation, you will see that English becomes a natural part of your life. Every day, your understanding improves, your confidence grows, and speaking becomes easier. Remember, learning English fast is not about speed alone. It is about focused, consistent practice and enjoying the journey. Start today, stay consistent, and you will notice your English getting stronger and your confidence growing. Keep learning, keep practicing, and enjoy the process. You are on the right path to speaking English fluently and with confidence. Now that we have understood the importance of clear goals and a daily routine, let's move forward to explore more ways to improve your English quickly. One of the most effective methods is to focus on listening regularly throughout the day. Listening is not just about hearing words. It trains your brain to recognize patterns, pronunciation, and natural rhythm of English speech. Even if you listen to short clips or a few sentences repeatedly, your brain starts absorbing the sounds subconsciously. Beginners should start with simple conversations or slow English videos, while intermediate learners can listen to podcasts, news, or TV shows. It's important to repeat the content several times because every repetition strengthens your understanding and helps you remember new words or expressions. Don't worry if you don't understand everything at first. Your brain gradually adapts, and comprehension improves naturally with consistent exposure. Alongside listening, speaking every day is crucial. Speaking activates different parts of your brain compared to listening or reading and accelerates your learning process. You don't need to wait until your English is perfect. The key is to start now and practice regularly. Describe your day, narrate a short story, or talk about your plans. These simple exercises boost fluency and confidence. Shadowing is another powerful technique where you listen to a native speaker and repeat immediately, matching their pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. Even talking to yourself for a few minutes every day builds habit and reduces fear of making mistakes. Mistakes are an essential part of learning. They teach you what to correct and help you grow. Along with speaking, learning vocabulary in a smart way is vital. Focus on learning phrases rather than single words, as this helps you speak more naturally. Use new words in sentences and apply them in your daily communication. Reviewing vocabulary regularly ensures that words stay in your memory and you can recall them quickly when needed. Grammar is another area where many learners feel overwhelmed. The key is to start with the most common grammar points and practice them in context. For example, using present simple, past simple, and future forms in real-life sentences will make grammar practical rather than theoretical. Avoid memorizing complicated rules without practice. Instead, learn through examples and daily usage. Every mistake you make is a lesson, and reviewing your own sentences or recordings can help you spot areas to improve. Motivation is the glue that keeps your learning consistent. Celebrate small wins, such as understanding a video or using a new word correctly. Apply English in daily life. Write a short note, message a friend, or keep a diary. Positive thinking is crucial. Instead of saying, "I'm bad at English," tell yourself, "I am improving every day." Combining listening, speaking, vocabulary, grammar, learning from mistakes, and maintaining motivation creates a holistic learning approach. Even dedicating short, consistent time each day will yield fast results over weeks and months. Your brain adapts, your confidence grows, and English becomes a natural part of your life. Remember, fast learning is not about long study hours but about consistent, focused practice and enjoying the journey. Keep practicing every day, apply what you learn, and notice how your understanding and fluency improve steadily. By integrating these habits into your daily life, you are building a strong foundation for confident communication in English. Keep listening, keep speaking, keep reviewing, and stay motivated, and you will see real progress in a short time. Learning English quickly is not a dream. It's achievable with smart daily practice, patience, and a positive mindset. As you reach this stage in your English learning journey, it becomes even more important to focus on fluency and natural communication. Practice should now revolve around using English in varied situations, not just studying or memorizing words. For example, try having small conversations with friends or language partners about your daily experiences, opinions, or plans. The key is to speak freely, without worrying about making mistakes. Each conversation helps reinforce vocabulary, improves sentence structure, and develops confidence. Listening remains crucial as well. Make it a habit to immerse yourself in English content daily. Watch movies, TV shows, or YouTube videos that match your interests, paying close attention to pronunciation, intonation, and natural phrasing. Shadowing exercises are particularly useful at this stage. Listen to native speakers and repeat what they say immediately, mimicking their tone and rhythm. This technique significantly enhances both your speaking and listening skills. Writing is another area to maintain progress. Regularly write short essays, summaries, or personal reflections in English. This encourages you to organize thoughts, apply grammar correctly, and use vocabulary actively. When writing, review your sentences carefully, check for mistakes, and try to improve them the next time. Technology can further accelerate your learning. Language learning apps, spaced repetition software, and online exercises help consolidate grammar rules and vocabulary effectively. Listening to English while commuting or during breaks also turns idle time into productive learning moments. Engaging with communities where English is actively used enhances real-world application. Participate in forums, social media discussions, or online groups related to your hobbies or interests. These interactions give you exposure to authentic expressions, slang, and conversational styles that textbooks rarely provide. To continue improving pronunciation, focus on sounds that are difficult for you. Record your speech, compare it to native speakers, and practice repeatedly. Over time, subtle differences in pronunciation become noticeable, and your speech sounds more natural. Reading books, articles, and news in English expands your vocabulary and comprehension skills. Try to read aloud occasionally. This combines reading with speaking practice, reinforcing learning through multiple senses. Motivation plays a critical role in advanced learning. Set challenging yet achievable goals, like giving a 5-minute talk in English or writing a complete article. Celebrate each milestone to maintain enthusiasm. Remember that mistakes are part of the process. Every error highlights an area for improvement, so approach them as opportunities rather than setbacks. Active reflection helps. After conversations or writing exercises, ask yourself what went well and what could be improved next time. Incorporating English into daily life ensures steady growth. Think in English during routine tasks, narrate your actions, or describe what you see around you. This constant mental engagement strengthens language pathways in your brain, making fluency more natural. Balancing all 4 core skills, listening, speaking, reading, and writing, ensures comprehensive development. Spending time on each skill daily, even for a few minutes, compounds into significant progress over weeks and months. Diversify your learning resources to prevent boredom and expose yourself to different accents, contexts, and topics. From podcasts and videos to articles and conversations, variety helps maintain engagement and broadens understanding. Finally, maintain a positive mindset. Learning English is a journey, not a race. Celebrate small wins, stay patient, and keep consistent practice as your priority. Every word learned, sentence spoken, or conversation held brings you closer to fluency. By integrating these strategies, immersive listening, active speaking, consistent writing, contextual reading, regular self-assessment, and persistent practice, you will see tangible improvement. Over time, your comprehension will deepen, your expression will become more natural, and your confidence will grow significantly. Learning English fast at this advanced stage is about persistence, smart practice, and meaningful engagement with the language in everyday life. The combination of daily exposure, real-world application, and continuous reflection ensures that your skills remain sharp and continue to improve steadily. Keep challenging yourself, embrace mistakes as learning opportunities, and immerse yourself fully in the language environment. With dedication, consistency, and motivation, fluency is not just a goal, it becomes a reality, and your English proficiency reaches a level where you can communicate confidently in almost any situation, understand native speakers with ease, and express your thoughts clearly and naturally. As you continue improving your reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills, the next focus should be on expanding your vocabulary through real-life contexts. Learning words in isolation is less effective than learning them as part of sentences, conversations, or stories. For example, instead of memorizing the word travel, learn a sentence like, "I love to travel to new countries every year." Using words in context helps your brain remember them faster and makes speaking more natural. Another powerful method is to engage with English content that genuinely interests you. Whether it's cooking videos, sports commentary, or technology blogs, choose topics that excite you. When you are interested in the material, your brain pays more attention, which increases retention and understanding. Pairing this with speaking practice is extremely beneficial. Try summarizing what you watched or read in your own words aloud, even if it's just a few sentences. This reinforces comprehension, vocabulary, and sentence structure all at once. Additionally, it's important to challenge yourself gradually. Move from simpler texts and conversations to more complex materials as you progress. This could be reading short stories, following news articles, or watching TV shows without subtitles. The gradual increase in difficulty keeps your brain engaged without causing frustration. Writing exercises remain essential at this stage. Consider keeping a personal diary or blog in English, documenting your thoughts, daily activities, or learning experiences. This practice not only improves grammar and vocabulary, but also develops the habit of thinking in English naturally. Pair your writing with regular self-review. Look for repeated mistakes, note improvements, and track which words or expressions you find challenging. Reflection is key for long-term progress. Interaction with others becomes increasingly important as your level rises. Participate in online forums, discussion groups, or social media communities where English is used. Engaging in discussions allows you to apply language in authentic contexts, helping you gain confidence and fluency. Mistakes will happen, but remember each one is an opportunity to learn. Shadowing exercises also remain highly effective at this stage. Listen to native speakers and repeat their sentences, focusing on pronunciation, intonation, and natural rhythm. Doing this regularly enhances your speaking skills significantly. Another technique is to practice paraphrasing. Read a paragraph, close the material, and then retell it in your own words. This trains your brain to understand content deeply and express it flexibly. Fluency and comprehension grow together when you practice this consistently. Maintaining motivation is still critical. Keep reminding yourself why you are learning English and celebrate each improvement. Even small achievements, like understanding a movie scene without subtitles or remembering new phrases in conversation, indicate progress. Integrating English into daily routines is essential for continuous growth. Think in English during your day, label objects around your house, or describe your activities silently. These small actions reinforce learning subconsciously. Using technology smartly can accelerate your progress. Language apps, flashcards, or online quizzes help consolidate vocabulary and grammar effectively. Spaced repetition ensures words move from short-term to long-term memory, making your learning more efficient. Listening to podcasts or watching videos while commuting or exercising turns idle time into productive learning sessions. Focus on authentic content as much as possible. This exposes you to natural expressions, slang, and pronunciation used by real speakers. Pair this listening with speaking practice to solidify the knowledge. Regularly testing yourself is another key to faster learning. Try short quizzes on vocabulary, grammar exercises, or record yourself speaking on a topic and compare it with native pronunciation. This helps identify gaps and motivates you to improve. Combining all these techniques, contextual vocabulary, reading, writing, listening, speaking, shadowing, paraphrasing, technology, and self-testing, creates a well-rounded learning routine. Each skill supports the others, reinforcing your overall English proficiency. Remember, improvement is gradual, but daily, focused practice compounds into significant progress. By consistently following these strategies, you will gain not just knowledge but confidence in using English in real-life situations. Learning English fast is about consistent effort, smart techniques, and maintaining motivation. Keep your learning enjoyable, challenge yourself appropriately, and integrate English into everyday life, and you will notice steady growth in comprehension, expression, and fluency. Now that you are consistently listening, speaking, learning vocabulary, and reviewing grammar, the next step is to strengthen your reading and writing skills. Reading in English exposes you to new words, phrases, and sentence structures that are often not used in casual conversation. You can start with simple articles, short stories, or even news headlines, gradually moving to more complex texts. While reading, underline or note down any new words and phrases, then try to use them in your own sentences. Writing is equally important because it forces your brain to organize thoughts in English and apply grammar rules actively. Start small. Write a few sentences about your day, your goals, or your experiences. Don't worry about making mistakes. Focus on expressing yourself clearly and naturally. Over time, writing regularly improves vocabulary, grammar, and sentence formation. Another very effective technique is to combine listening, speaking, reading, and writing in one session. For example, listen to a short story, read its transcript, repeat key sentences aloud, and then write a short summary in your own words. This method reinforces learning through multiple channels and helps information stick in your memory longer. Additionally, immersing yourself in English media is highly beneficial. Watch movies or TV shows with subtitles, listen to music, or follow English-speaking social media accounts. Pay attention to pronunciation, intonation, and common expressions. Try repeating dialogues or sentences to practice speaking naturally. Surrounding yourself with English in this way accelerates learning and improves understanding in real-life situations. Furthermore, maintaining a learning journal is a powerful habit. Each day, write down new words, sentences you practiced, mistakes you made, and how you corrected them. Reflect on your progress weekly. This not only tracks improvement but also motivates you as you see how far you've come. Motivation can sometimes fluctuate, so it's important to set small rewards for yourself. For example, after completing a week of daily practice, watch your favorite show in English without subtitles, or treat yourself to something enjoyable. This keeps your learning journey fun and engaging. Consistency is the key to fast progress. Even dedicating just 30 minutes a day, divided into listening, speaking, reading, and writing practice, produces significant improvement over time. Remember, learning English is like exercising a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Another important aspect is interaction. Find language partners online or in person to practice conversations. Engaging in dialogue with real people helps you apply what you've learned in authentic situations. Don't fear mistakes. Every conversation, even if imperfect, helps you internalize language structures and vocabulary. Shadowing exercises are also highly effective for improving accent, rhythm, and fluency. Listen to native speakers and mimic not just the words but the intonation and speed. Over time, your speech will sound more natural and confident. Additionally, focus on learning collocations, words that naturally go together. Instead of learning make and decision separately, remember make a decision. Learning collocations improves your fluency and makes speaking more natural. Alongside this, using spaced repetition for vocabulary ensures that you remember words for the long term. Apps or flashcards help you review words at intervals, reinforcing memory and recall. Don't forget to practice thinking in English. Try to narrate your thoughts silently or aloud in English during your day. This reduces translation from your native language and speeds up fluency. Maintaining a positive mindset is crucial throughout your journey. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Focus on your own progress, celebrate small achievements, and remind yourself that every step forward counts. Finally, combine all these methods in a balanced, daily routine. Start your day with listening, integrate reading and writing during the day, practice speaking regularly, and review vocabulary in short sessions. By combining listening, speaking, reading, writing, shadowing, collocations, and daily reflection, you build a strong foundation for fast and sustainable English learning. Stick to your routine, stay motivated, learn from mistakes, and you will see your confidence and fluency grow steadily. Remember, learning English is not about rushing but about consistent, focused, and enjoyable practice that becomes part of your daily life. By following these strategies every day, you are ensuring that your skills improve continuously, preparing you for real-world English communication, and making the language a natural part of who you are.